There is a great football player out there named CJ Stroud. He's a
Okay.
rookie. He plays for the Houston Texans. And right now, dude is doing so good as a rookie. He's in the MVP race,
Okay.
right? He's doing that good, brother. He made some comments on a podcast the other day talking about LA women versus Houston women,
Oh.
LA food versus Houston food. Let me give you the backdrop of what he said via my boy Uncle Shannon Sharpe and Chad Ocho Prettiest Teeth Cinco.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud. Let me. Excuse me. Did you see this? CJ Stroud rubbed Texas fans the wrong way when he was on Auxiliary Money podcast and asked to choose between LA women and Houston women. And he said LA girls over Houston girls, and it's not even close. Saying Houston girls are fake bougie. He also complained about the food scene, saying the food has been gassed up here. How do you think he should have handled that?
You got to be careful what you say. You're the franchise quarterback, baby. You're going to be in Houston the next
15
10,
years,
11, 12, 13, 15 years.
You got to hype your people up.
So yeah, you got to be careful, but obviously he's from LA. He's from LA. He's just getting to Houston. He's just getting his feet wet and understanding the culture in Houston. Obviously the food is something that people visit and love. Turkey Leg Hut to be exact. The women in Houston, I don't frequent Houston, very much, but I've heard
good things about it too, Ocho. I heard good things.
I've heard great things about them. I really haven't frequented. I haven't dated anyone from Houston, but
Monique Nicole, you are the starting QB for Houston, even though you're from LA, and they ask you about the food and the women, and you basically trashed them both.
Right.
And I just went. Now I gotta be for complete transparency.
Okay.
I've been to Houston one time my whole life, which was this year.
Okay.
And I've been to LA 4 times this year.
Wow.
And let me just tell you this.
Hey.
The difference in the women is the difference in the food. Them booties in Houston is way bigger than the ones in LA. Them booties in Houston is eating cornbread, hog maws, and barbecue.
Shut your ass up.
Them booties in LA is eating vegan shit, okay? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with vegan shit, but that ain't gonna put a hair on your chest and a butt on your body. And so when I compare the two women from both cities, I would say there's beauty all over the place. But there's a little bit more thickness in Houston. And maybe CJ Stroud like him like a pencil. Maybe that's what he like.
He must like that. He must
like him like a pencil.
He wants a heifer that's gonna jog every morning, drink green smoothies, be plant-based, be vegan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me, because I've been to Houston twice, and I can tell you the food is popping in Houston. Like,
it's popping. And look, not just Houston, all over Texas. The food is popping.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've only been to Houston,
Lord.
But Texas I don't really know. I mean, don't get me wrong, LA is like a melting pot, so you will meet all types of people, but
you will.
I just don't know what to say about his comment. I don't feel offended. No, I don't really care, because I'm not from Houston, so I don't really care. Maybe if I was from Houston, I would care. I don't really care. I just feel like you have a weird opinion. Like, okay, like that's your opinion. It's like, you don't, to me, forget the women. You don't have good taste in food. Forget forget the sexes. I don't care. Food comes first for me. I like to eat. As y'all can tell, I ain't no I put on a little weight, okay? Like, I like to eat. So that lets me know you have bad taste in food.
I think
I'm looking at you sideways, brother. I like a man that can eat. I like my men to eat. Okay.
I guess for him being a star athlete, you kind of got to watch what you eat. You can't let your hair down too much when you
but you know good food.
You know good food. And if you know good food is a trigger for you to overeat, you got to stay away from it. So maybe he's dealing with some of that.
Maybe.
And maybe for him, because he's from LA, he feels a debt to his hometown. You know,
Maybe.
yeah, he feels a debt to his hometown. But the problem with that is, bruh, you is the starting quarterback for Houston, not LA. You know, if the way now we oftentimes chastise our athletes for giving us robotic political answers.
Right.
He was honest. He was honest. So I can respect that. But the problem is when they're honest with us, we take them to task. You know, sometimes we take them to task. And the fans in Houston, the women and the people that have restaurants in Houston, they're in every right to say, bruh, have you spent enough? You ain't even been here a year. This is your first year as a quarterback, and you talking about the food and the women in LA is better. Can you spend some time down here getting seasoned the way we season our barbecue rubs before you start talking that mess?
In Houston one time. It's so good. Oh my God.
Let me tell you
but
something.
You bring up a good point. I think he's still green and he hasn't given it a shot. Maybe he's bitter that he's not in LA and
right.
You know.
There's beautiful women all over the world. Any place you go, there's beautiful people and there's good food. Yeah. He could have left it at that. Could have left it at that. But I just want to say shout out to them thick body women in Houston. Okay. Shout out to you.
Shout out to y'all.
Ain't scared to eat a neck bone. Ain't scared to gnaw on a bone. We love y'all. And this channel is gonna always be a fan of y'all. Y'all post your comments. Let us know what you think about the way CJ Stroud, how he handled that.
Real quick, like 30 seconds. What do you think about Shannon Sharpe and Ocho Cinco's podcast? It's really been trending a lot on the blogs lately. Do you ever listen to it, or do you just see clips online? And
I just see clips. I never listen to it. Now I'm a big fan of Shannon Sharpe.
Okay.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Mm-hmm. I like them better.
Separate?
How can I say this? No. No, it's not that. I liked him better when he was on First Take because he got more airtime.
Okay.
But I don't like the way he was disrespected on First Take by Skip. I was not feeling that. And I don't like the way Skip tried to play him with not allowing the man to pick topics and stuff like that. Like, I get why he left.
Yeah.
But I wish he was somewhere, because he can't say some of the things that he could say on FS1. He can't say some of those things being on First Take.
Right.
They would allow him to be a little bit more of himself. He can't be himself until he gets to his podcast and Club Shay Shay. And with me trying to do so many things, I just don't get enough time. I don't get enough time to listen to everything he does.
Right.
Maybe I can fit it into my rotation, but I really enjoyed him doing the sports thing, and I enjoyed him having that platform on First Undisputed 5 days a week versus 2 days a week with Stephen A. What do you think?
Yeah. No, I agree. I didn't watch the show all the time. I mainly watched the highlights and the clips. Right. But yeah, I'm not mad at him for leaving the show.
No.
I mean, I feel like he's getting a lot of shine now. I mean, he got notoriety then, but he's getting a lot of shine now as he's kind of stepping out on his own and being independent. So, I mean, I think ultimately it's a good move for him. And I really do see more opportunities coming his way for things.
Definitely. I mean, the dude is entertaining. I mean, he reminds me of where I come from. I'm from a rural country town. My dialect is similar to his, not quite as thick. Mm-hmm. We both are pretty witty. Mm-hmm. We both kind of seem to think on the same mentality. We both into the gym heavy. It's just that he's got a way more massive audience than I have as of right now. But over the next 3 years, baby, you better watch out for your boy. Get that couch ready, baby. Get that couch ready. I'm gonna be sitting right on it. Uncle Shay is the new Oprah couch. Get it ready, baby, because your boy is gonna be there. But yeah, I'm happy for him, even though I miss him being on the other show with more time. I'm very happy that he's able to do his own thing and he's not constrained by somebody else trying to set a narrative when Was the real reason that show got so popular. Like right now, Undisputed, the word on the street is that show might not even last till next year.
Ooh, wait.
It's bad. It is. It is real. They done
Tressa
got
C
rid of having.
it said it's falling apart from what she heard.
And Tressa C can speak to it because Tressa C is one of them women in Houston. Ain't nothing wrong with Tressa C. She's one of them, and she know her sports, so she can speak to it. Definitely, she can speak to it. But you know,
Yeah,
I'm not. I want him to have his own platform that's like a major station, but I don't really want it on First Take either. Like
okay.
because I feel like they watered down what he really wants to say. At the very least, they didn't do that on Undisputed, but I don't want him to go back there either. The only way I want him to go back to Undisputed is if they give in to every single thing he wants and they done finally realize that grass ain't always greener. Skip ain't the end all be all. Damn near his ass is almost 92 years old. How much longer y'all think he can carry a damn show? Is 54 or something like that. So that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him. Definitely.
Good.
Post your comments, y'all. Let us know what you think. I'm Lamont Tyson. She's Monique Nicole. Links in description. Leave a comment on streamelements.com/Lamont Tyson/tip. Share our content.